Hello there. Welcome to the art of intentional communication. I know that I've been off here for a very long time and there's always a reason. So if you want to hear it, just listen. I got you. I was on here being me, helping you all level up your life because that's what I like to do. It's all about leveling up your life. And I started doing new things and I started to realize there is one huge thing that has been at the core of everything that I've been doing, to help others. And guess what it is? Communication. So eventually I will have a book so I can actually show it to you. But anywho, I wrote a book called The Art of Intentional Communication. But regardless of if you have the book or not, I'm going to be here sharing some tips, sharing all the things that actually have worked for me. So first off, let me even tell you how I got here. So I remember doing different coaching and being in different sessions and learning about being connected to others. It was all about being connected with others, which helped me to learn that in order to be connected with others, I get to be connected with me, like yes. So I was able to connect with me and connect with others. But then I started noticing that my communication skills were amazing, especially whenever I would be out at the store, at doctor's office, like pretty much any place. But then sometimes I'd come home, right? And at home, it's not the same. It's like, what the heck is happening? And I remember I started thinking about my communication and my intention. I'm like, okay, what is my intention behind this, So I would always think about my intention before I would actually get into a conversation. So I thought about my intentions, but then things were still going crazy. So then I started asking my kids, my husband, hey, what's your intention in this conversation? What did you mean by what you said? What is your goal behind all of this? Because all of that is important. And then I started thinking oh my gosh, what if there are intentions behind the intention that we don't even know is there? And that's what helped me come up with the 7 different intention styles. So there are 7 different intention styles that all of us have. So I am not going to give all those away today. Just be on the look for the next one. I will have the printable. I'm working on the digital one so that all you have to do is click on there and get all your answers. But the printable one will definitely be on the next video. But in the meantime, just think about how you're communicating. Think about what your intention might be behind what you're saying. For example, if you are talking with your spouse and your other or your kids, and your goal is to tell them something that you want them to hear from you, there's nothing wrong with that. But just know that that's your goal. But if they come back with something else, they may not even have a goal. They just may have an intention style that they are not aware of and that you are not aware of. Okay? That's very important to know. So going forward, what I really want you to do today when it comes to thinking about how you communicate is simply find ways to communicate, to connect, because oftentimes we communicate for the wrong reasons. So this is not necessarily in the book, but I realized that there are 2 main reasons that most of us will communicate. And one of those is for comfort and one is for true connection. So the one when we do this for comfort, what happens is we are looking for validation, we're looking to vent, we want to be heard, we want to be seen, and there is nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with either of those, okay? So do not hear what I'm not saying. There's nothing wrong with either of those. However, what is important for you to know is that sometimes those things do not actually create connection. Yeah, you feel heard, you feel seen, but sometimes we get to decide to be in conversations where we are actually genuinely connecting without any agenda besides connecting. And no, every conversation cannot be for that reason. However, if we decide to have at least one of those often, you will be surprised how your connections grow, because it is so important that we create a space where we're using words that build and not break. Because why do we want to do that? We don't want to. However, when you come back and see me again, I will have those 7 different attention styles so that you will be able to learn your communication attention style, and you can also share it with other people so that you can learn yours. So my kids, my oldest 2, were old enough to take that. My husband took it, so now I know their attention styles and I know my attention styles. And based on that, I am able to communicate in a way that helps me help them. It helps them kind of help me without them even knowing it, because I know their attention style. It's a beautiful thing. So what I want you all to do is take the time today and just have a conversation with someone just for connecting, not for any other agenda. And the best thing you can do is practice the pause. Practice it. If they say something that you may not like, just breathe and let it go. And the next best thing you can do is, if this is a conversation that is being hostile towards yourself, you can walk away. You can say, hey, yeah, I'm not feeling good about this right now. I don't want to say anything that could damage our connection. So let's do this later. Let's put this in the parking lot and go back to it later. Okay. In the meantime, I hope that you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is where you are. And let's go out there and connect with each other through our conversations. And I will see you all next time.